Rob viewers think Kyle Richards wants Mauricio back after getting dumped. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills viewers are convinced that Kyle Richards regrets her split from Mauricio Umansky and wants her husband back. That's the conversation on social media after the latest season 14 episode, Life's a Beach. The title certainly does not fit Kyle at the moment, as she's now living an admittedly lonely life, and Mauricio has moved out. Meanwhile, Mauricio is having a great time in his new bachelor pad. A conversation between Kyle and Mauricio has Rob fans mocking the OG for supposedly leaving her husband for a romance with Morgan Wade. We don't know what happened between the two women because Kyle has remained tight-lipped, even admitting that she'll no longer publicly mention Morgan's name. However, viewers think Morgan dumped the 55-year-old, and now she's missing her life with Mauricio. Rob viewers think Kyle Richards wants Mauricio Umansky back. Kyle has been struggling with her split from Mauricio, but Rob fans are showing her no sympathy. After their scene played out, many people took to social media to share their views. Kyle kind of had a whole girlfriend last season and now she's upset that like Mauricio seems to be really moving on. Didn't she get tattoos with Morgan? Wrote a commenter. Kyle is mad because she put all her eggs in Morgan's basket, blew up her family and Morgan has clearly dumped her. Mauricio has moved on and is over her, exclaimed someone else. One viewer said, Kyle is back to pining over Mauricio because her and Morgan broke up. When Morgan was around, she did not give a F. She needs to examine her fear of being alone. Those weren't the only comments about the situation after Kyle expressed sadness at the demise of her marriage. An ex-user accused Kyle of victimizing herself, adding, she misses her old life when SHE is the one who left Mauricio to have an exciting lesbian love affair. Methinks Morgan broke up her, so now she wants Mauricio to take her back. Mauricio has been getting a lot of camera time in season 14. Mauricio moved out a few weeks before season 14 started filming, so we assumed we wouldn't be seeing much of the agency founder. However, that hasn't been the case. Kyle's ex has been prominently featured this season, even filming scenes without his estranged wife. In episode 2, the 54-year-old filmed with Paul P.K. Kemsley to talk about his separation from Dorrit. This is not the first time the duo has discussed their marital issues on camera. A similar scene played out in season 13, where Mauricio's troubled marriage was the topic of conversation. Mauricio was also featured in the latest episode, and that scene is garnering a lot of chatter online. In the glittering streets of Beverly Hills, where designer handbags and whispered secrets hold equal value, the ever-complicated saga of Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky has taken a surprising turn. Recent whispers among Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans suggest that Kyle, amid her alleged separation and Mauricio's newfound singlehood, might be eyeing a reconciliation. The buzz was set ablaze when viewers dissected every word, glance, and Instagram post from the estranged couple. The fallout that wasn't final. Kyle and Mauricio's separation shocked the Rob fandom. They were, after all, the quintessential power couple. From lavish trips to Aspen to dancing under the moonlight at extravagant parties, they epitomized what many fans viewed as relationship goals. Yet, cracks in their foundations slowly became apparent, hinted at in veiled arguments and poignant confessions during cast dinners. The split seemed amicable, until Mauricio began popping up at high-profile events with other women. Fans couldn't ignore Kyle's seemingly calculated posts on social media, nostalgic throwbacks featuring Mauricio or cryptic quotes about love and destiny. To some, it felt like Kyle was signaling her regrets, her realization that perhaps she'd let go of something too valuable. The Aspen reunion. The rumors truly took flight after a recent cast trip to Aspen. Long considered a sacred retreat for Kyle and Mauricio, Aspen held memories of cozy fireplaces and laughter-filled ski trips. However, this time, it became a setting for potential sparks. During a casual dinner with the ladies, Kyle, glass of wine in hand, dropped a loaded comment. "You don't just stop loving someone because things got hard. The confession was met with a mix of supportive nods and arched brows, but it was Mauricio's unexpected arrival that sent fans into a frenzy. He claimed he was there for business, yet his timing, coinciding with Kyle's stay, felt far from coincidental. Cameras caught the two sharing a private conversation on the deck, where Mauricio handed her a small box. The gift? A keychain engraved with the coordinates of their Beverly Hills home. "No matter what, this is where it all started," he told her softly. Kyle's teary smile was enough to send the Bravoverse into overdrive. Social media sleuths. Back in Beverly Hills, Kyle's social media activity further fueled speculation. A photo of her wearing an old necklace Mauricio had gifted her years ago surfaced, accompanied by the caption, "Some things never lose their value." Fans flooded the comments section, debating whether this was a cryptic nod to her ex. Adding to the frenzy, Kyle posted an Instagram story of her dog, Storm, snuggling up to a familiar-looking hoodie. Eagle-eyed fans recognized it as one of Mauricio's favorites. Was this her way of showing she hadn't completely moved on? Or were these coincidences simply magnified under the raw microscope? Behind the scenes. While viewers debated Kyle's intentions, insiders close to the couple provided their takes. A longtime friend of Kyle's hinted, "Kyle is a proud woman. She's not the type to beg for someone back. But I think she's realizing how deep her connection with Mauricio runs. She misses the family unit, the partnership." On the flip side, Mauricio's friends painted a picture of a man caught between two worlds. "He still cares deeply for Kyle," one confidant shared. "They were each other's rock for so many years. But he's also enjoying his newfound freedom. Reconciliation isn't off the table, but it's complicated." The girls' night revelation. During another group outing, tensions between Kyle and Dorit bubbled over. The conversation began innocently enough, with Garcelle asking Kyle how she was coping. Kyle admitted she was struggling with the loneliness, especially during family milestones. But when Dorit suggested that Kyle might regret the separation, Kyle snapped. "Do you think I don't already ask myself that every single day? Do you think I don't wonder if I ruined the best thing in my life?" The room went silent as Kyle, visibly emotional, excused herself. Teddy followed her out, offering a shoulder to cry on. Later, in her confessional, Kyle admitted, "It's hard to see Mauricio moving on, even if it's what I wanted. Part of me wonders if I made the biggest mistake of my life." Mauricio's side of the story. While Kyle's struggles were unfolding on camera, Mauricio remained more guarded. However, during an appearance on a popular podcast, he dropped a tantalizing hint.